Hi, I'm Megan Mullen, director and owner of Just Shine Performing Arts, a new art studio that opened up in Seattle, Washington. And I'm here today to talk to you about the web series Siblings, and I'm going to talk about one of the characters. The character I'm going to talk to you today about is Zoe Manning. So she's another one of Mandy's kids. And she's really a deep character. She's really interesting. So I hope that after today you will find her interesting too. So Zoe Manning is 17 and she's the oldest of Mandy's kids. And so when her parents split up, she was only one, maybe 1.5, but she doesn't remember it too well. But after her parents split up, her mom went cuckoo. And especially after they had the twins, after she had the twins, then she wasn't a great mom. She started to really drink and really not care about her life anymore. And she was really upset about Jeff leaving her for Donna. So that's her mom's past. So, her mom, Mandy, I've talked to you about her already, but Mandy is not a good parent at all, and she really has a loose parenting style. She doesn't care. She could care less what her kids do. And see, because Elise and Zoe both grew up in this environment, in this loose parenting style, they both got the brunt of it. Liberty wasn't there that much. She grew up there off and on throughout her childhood, but she mainly stays at her dad's. So she doesn't get that much of it because she knows she wants to stay away from that. But Elise and Zoe were both really, really affected by Mandy's decisions in life. And so Zoe has always been independent because of that. And she's always seen what this did to her mom, what the divorce did to her mom. She was always gone back and blamed her dad for it. And blamed her dad for the way her mom is now. She really resents her dad, but she resents her mom for making these decisions, but I think she really resents her dad more. And so she's always felt responsible for her mom. She's always tried to take care of her mom. When her mom comes home drunk, she always tries to take care of her, and her mom just won't get better. So Zoe really blames herself for that too. And so she really grew up this way. Because of this, she feels like she has no control over anything in her life. She can't help her mom, even though she tries to help her mom. And so she ends up hurting herself because of it. She ends up cutting herself. And she feels like that's the only way that she can control anything, is by cutting herself. So Zoe really has these issues. She also, the other thing that is because of her parents, is she doesn't want to ever do any relationships, any sort of relationship. She doesn't want to get close to anyone too much. She has her friends, Vale and Lobby, and they're her best friends. But Vale is a guy, and Vale really thinks of her as more than a friend. But Zoe really does not want to end up like her mom. So she doesn't want to rely on anyone else, just herself. She wants to be very independent and not care about anything except herself. But it causes problems in their friendship because Vale really does care about her. And he's a really nice guy too. But Zoe just doesn't trust it. Zoe doesn't trust that he won't hurt her. And then she doesn't want to end up like her mom. She doesn't want any guy to hurt her like her dad hurt her mom, in her eyes. And she's really close to Lavi too. But her and Lavi are just friends. And they grew up as friends. They grew up together. Because Lavi's sister, Lucy, grew up as being really good friends with another one of the siblings, Jason. And I'll get into that in a future vlog about this web series. I'll get into Jason's storyline. But the other thing about Zoe is that she is a musician and she's in a band, but her band is not yet discovered. And she really wants to get discovered the right way. She wants someone to notice how great they are with what songs they have and how great they sound, and that is not what happens with Zoe. But anyway, that's later, way later on in the series. I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to give too much stuff away. But Zoe really focuses on her music, and she really doesn't like school. She's a rebel, but not in the way that Avery's a rebel. Because I already talked about Avery. Avery is really, really off on whatever she wants to do. She's a real rebel. But Zoe just doesn't see the point in school anymore because she likes her music and that's what she wants to do as her career. So she doesn't really care about school. But other than that, she just, unlike Avery, she doesn't want any connection at all. Not even hookups. And so they're a little similar, but they're also very different. So that's Zoe. So stay tuned for Zoe episodes. They are dark and sad, but entertaining. So stay tuned for Siblings in September 2014. Thanks for watching.